Delightful to be at the lymphoma meeting in Lugano and talking about updated results of the CHECKMATE 205 clinical trial. As many know, this is a clinical trial using a PD-1 blocking antibody, nivolumab, in combination with AVD chemotherapy. And initial results that have been previously reported showed a very high response rate, but did show some discordance, if you like, between what investigators thought the response was and what the central review of pathology and of radiology felt the response rate was. The second thing that was very exciting about the initial report was a very good progression-free survival. So at the meeting here, we're updating those results. And the two main features of what we find is that by using Deauville criteria, which for the PET scan assessment, which wasn't done in the initial clinical trial evaluation, does show that the investigators were likely using Deauville criteria, so the responses are much more concordant when that's done if one looks at what investigators thought compared to what was thought by the centralized review. But I think the most important data were the now 2-year updated progression-free survival data, which shows a progression-free survival that's very promising at 83%, has dropped down a little bit from when it was initially reported at 9 months, but still remains very exciting, and I think shows that the combination is safe and effective. Key things I think moving forward is how will this translate to practice? Well, in the US, the intergroup study is actually comparing brentuximab vedotin plus AVD chemotherapy to nivolumab based on these results plus AVD chemotherapy. So I think that's going to be very interesting to see how that pans out in the future, to see whether nivolumab or brentuximab vedotin in combination with AVD chemotherapy is the most successful path forward. All told, though, it's exciting to see new agents being used in combination with chemotherapy and seeing excellent results, which really purports a good thing for the clinical outcomes of patients.